Hello and welcome back to episode 9 of the Borussia Dortmund beta save. I'm Andrew, and as you know, we've just won the German Cup against Stuttgart, so we're back now for the game against Mainz, and we're going to jump straight into that. And then, of course, once we've played this game, we've then got the final game of the season, and then we move on to a transfer special. So today, we're going to go with Berkey, Meunier, Hummels, Zagadou, Schultz, Witzel, Carrera, Bellingham, Hazard, Haaland and Royce. Royce is on the left, Haaland's through the middle. It does it weird for some reason. So we're going to tell them we're favourites. Let's go out there and do this. So of course, we're going into this game. Ourselves and Bayern Munich are both in the title race still. In fact, they lost yesterday to Freiburg. So because they lost to Freiburg, it gives us another chance to go back at the top spot. Which I really don't want us to mess up because I'm getting fed up of us doing things like that. And it would be fantastic if we can win the league this year, as Tenali comes down their right hand side, whips the ball in, and they... Honestly, I'm so fed up of us doing stuff like this, and just they slip up and we just let them get away with it. It's happening way too often. And this is probably the biggest. I said in episode 7 the title race was over because we dropped points. Somehow Bayern Munich have given us another chance at it, and we're not even gonna we're gonna do nothing about it. It's so frustrating. Let's. I don't even know what to change. Well, let's go attacking, because if we're going to do anything other than win, it's a waste of our time anyway. This is... What is happening? What? It's free? No, it's not. Right, I'm going to have a look at this now, because... I don't know, we'll try that and see if that makes a difference. It's really annoying. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. We're just... Towards the end of the season, we've just been so inconsistent. It's ridiculous. Schultz now picking up the ball. He's going to go down the wing and put a cross in towards Haaland, but it's easily dealt with. Haaland didn't even challenge for the header. And now they're going to start building from the back. Royce dispossesses, and now Royce, we need something special from him today, because he's not really had a good season. And he does do something special, gets us back into it. It's 2-1. Of course, we've got the transfer special coming up after this, so we are looking for people who aren't performing. And that's a brilliant ball from Witzel through to Royce, and a nice finish. So we're going to be hoping that's a sign of this turning this around. And now Bellingham clears away. Just had a phone call interrupting us. And now Aaron going to try and get across him, but Muniz there dispossesses him, and then we hand it back to them, and we're very, very lucky not to concede a goal from some very silly play there. We're going to go back into here again, and Stoja, is he the... So we're going to get Carrera to just follow Stoja around as their playmaker and try and prevent him from being able to create anything. As Hazard now looks to break and there's a tackle, and I mean, I feel like Haaland could have been pressing that corner, but no. As they lump it up again and lump it up again, and he's absolutely ruined Schultz there, and we're back to 3-1, back to a 2-goal deficit, and once again it's looking like we're not doing anything about the fact that Bayern Munich have slipped up. Oh, it's so frustrating, it really is. And it's coming into half time now. And honestly, just throw the water bottle. I'm going mental at everyone. If you're demotivated when you're in a title race, maybe you need to rethink your career. And maybe we need to rethink having you on the team. Because this is ridiculous. Why? We're literally the Tottenham Hotspur of Germany. We get a chance and we bottle it every time. Royce can come off because he's losing his discipline. And we're going to send Carrera onto the wing. I'm going to go back to attacking. It's unbelievably frustrating. And now it goes back to Berkey. And I mean, what are we even doing? Plays it out to Carrera, who just gets dispossessed, and now they're attacking again. Stoja. And it's... Oh my god. He's offside, but I honestly don't care that he's offside. It's absolutely pathetic. I'm having a real big conundrum of maybe more players than I planned to sell are going to be sold, because, as I say, it's just ridiculous that Bayern Munich have slipped up and we've just... Okay, we're back for the final game of the season. In some good news, Haaland did win the German Footballer of the Year. I don't know why that's been announced before the end of the season, but as you are. So we're going to line up today with Berkey, Meunier, Hummels, Zagadou, Guerrero, Chan, Bellingham, Carrera, Reina, Sancho and Haaland. I'm already looking at who I'm looking to get rid of after last week's result, because I'm so annoyed about it. So we're going to go out there today, try and do what we need to do, and just hope by some miracle that Bayern Munich slip up again. It seems incredibly unlikely. They haven't slipped up many times this year, and when they have slipped up, we've just failed to capitalise on it. And early on, Leipzig have jumped straight into a 3-1 lead. But nothing is happening in our game. Nothing seems to be happening in the Bayern Munich game either. We've now got a corner. Carrera sends it in. Hummels, good save by the keeper. There is the small chance if we can win this game by enough goals, we can win on goal difference. But that 0-0 going towards half time makes that seem incredibly unlikely. But it's a theory. As we now start to build back up from the back. Plays the long ball for Haaland, who brings it down wonderfully, who cuts around the defender, and he's gone for the lob. Oh, and he's missed! You would put money on Haaland scoring a chance like that. That was a good chance. We would have the pressure straight onto Bayern Munich. Having said that, I've just seen I think we have to win, and Bayern Munich have to draw, and we have to win by, I think, 4 goals. Chan intercepts the ball, and now he's going to come forward. Plays it back to Carrera, back to Meunier, Chan. Through for Haaland, who plays it back to Carrera, and it's another good chance that we miss. It's still 0-0 in the Bayern Munich game as well. As we put the pressure on again as Meunier whips a cross in towards Haaland, but Tar heads away. And the ball again goes in, but Tar once again clears. Hummels now picking up the ball deep. Plays it all the way back to Berkey, who is playing one of his final league games for us. And Haaland goes for the chip, and this time makes no mistake, it's 1-0. 47 goals this year from Haaland. And I imagine this is where we now find out that Bayern Munich have just scored to make it 1-0 as well. Zagadou just lumping it through. Haaland brings it down, goes for the chip. This time he makes no mistake. That puts us level on points. We need more goals, though. We need... Nadbury's gone off injured in that game. I thought that was a red card. That's why I mentioned it. What are we going to do? Bellingham can come off for Brandt, who's going to play there. And Witsel can come on because we can't afford Chan getting a second yellow. And now 15 minutes to go. That's it. Title race is over. Bayern Munich have just gone 1-0 up. We'll bring Royce on because he's probably saying his last goodbye. And possibly the same for Zagadou. Augsburg aren't turning that around to win. So, Hummels heads it straight at Hideki. We hadn't done enough anyway. I'm glad we appear to be getting the win. Carrera cutting inside. Plays it behind everyone. Guerrero. Royce with a nice finish in 3 goals this season from Royce. It's not good enough. It's just not good enough. So I think we are going to be looking to get rid of Royce this summer. But a nice finish there. Too little too late from Royce, I think. But nevertheless, they've now got a corner. Headed away by Hummels, who finds Hazard, who's now going to try and break away. And why did he not square that to Haaland? But Haaland sends it back in. It's over everyone. Royce picks it up. Guerrero finds Hazard, who finds Witsel. Meunier, Witsel, Hazard. Tried to be a little bit too delicate. Hazard really should have squared that for Hummels. And I mean, he squares that for Hummels, and you round the game off perfectly. But now Arias for them, uh, and now Baumgartlinger, Hazard with a nice tackle, and this just feels like it's just the final highlight of the season. Carrera trying to break, and he plays Haaland through. Haaland, that would have been a nice ending to see him just round off the season with another goal. We end 2-0 winners in the end, but a very frustrating 2-0. I'm happy with that result, but we came so close. Yeah, I don't really want to discuss it. I'm not selling Guerrero. He's one of the players that's definitely staying, as far as I'm concerned. 2-0 as Bayern Munich win 2-0 as well. Alphonso Davies wrapping that up for them, and they take the title. Yeah. Apparently we've had a bit of a fortress here. Let's just very quickly have a look. If we look at the league, home record. I mean, we've only lost 2 games at home. One was to Stuttgart, one was to Bayern Munich, and we've only drawn 3 games. If you look at our away record, we've got the best away record in the league. I thought that would be what was costing us, but it's really not. Our away record's actually been very good. So's our home record. I mean, you turn one of those games against Bayern Munich into a win and we've won the title. And that is what we aim to do over the summer. We're going to try and turn it around this summer. Obviously, we've got Donnarumma coming in already, and Schlager. Let's not talk about Schlager. And we have got £95 million to spend now. 100% of any transfers we make outgoing. That comes straight into the transfer budget. And I imagine after that, there's going to be a couple of them. So we'll be back tomorrow with a transfer special. Season review will be included in that as well because they've got some fancy new season review stuff going on, I believe. And then transfer special where we'll just go through the summer. I'll come back to you when we make signings and things like that. And we'll see what team we are going to start next season with. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like and comment who you think we should sign, who you think we should sell, and what your predictions are for next season. We've obviously got Champions League. We've won a competition at least this year. Next year they want us to win the Bundesliga. I want to win the Bundesliga. And we need to try and appease them with some of these as well. If you have enjoyed that, do leave a like and feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.